My name is Kyle Adenuju, and I bring you the message of revolution to change the thinking of the black man. It is my prayer that at the end of this session, the Lord will change the thinking of the black man to focus more on solutions than the problems of Africa. That in your private lives, you will focus more on solutions than dwelling, whining, talking, discussing about the problems that you're facing. And I've said it times without number that one of the last miracles of the end time is the emergence of black nations that are developed and advanced, governed by black people. And for that to happen, we must, as a people, as a race, focus on solutions. The black man needs a mental shift from perfecting his sophistry about the problems to ensuring that his mental energy is channeled towards solution. And let me tell you, it is more boring for the black man to focus on solutions. Why do you think most of your parliamentarians and lawmakers sleep in their chambers when they are debating about laws? They don't like anything that is too technical because technical things are very boring. But when it is about gossip, when it is about name calling, when it is about criticizing, when it is about analyzing, everybody is alive. But tell them about solution, walking through the process, timeline, plans, strategy, people start sleeping. Even young ones. When it is about protest, we are all active. But when it is about plans and solutions and recommendation, we all go quiet. The Lord must change our thinking. A young lawyer told me, shared one thing with me. He said, on the WhatsApp forum platform, people were talking about, these laws and these regulations, they are not favorable for our development. And people started ranting, a lot of comments. And the next thing, they asked everyone, to submit their recommendation. Only 2 people responded out of about 200 people on a WhatsApp platform. Only 2 people responded with what they think their recommendations are, what they think the way forward should be. Only 2. And you wonder, we all cry and we all shout against corrupt government, against corrupt leadership, and ask people, what is the solution? People don't have it. We must begin to channel our mental energy towards finding solution. As an individual, you must constantly preoccupy your mind with solution. The similar words or phrases to solution is to say, what is the way forward? It's a good question to ask in any discussion you're having with your family members and friends. What is the way forward? Another phrase is to say, what are the action points? In the corporate world, they talk about action points. In another informal setting, you can say, what are the to-dos? Focusing on solution. But let me tell you, in Africa, you people are very religious. So I will tell you today that it is also a spiritual battle. It is also a spiritual battle, a mental battle for the black man to for once focus on solution as against problem. Here we have orators amongst us. We have entertainers, prominent ones. We have political activists, social activists who are talking against a particular vice. But we need people who can think through solutions to ensure that black African nations can move from underdevelopment to development. And I'm encouraging all of you to be that light in this dark continent. When people are talking about the problems, always think about the solution. Before you enter into any discussion, think about the solution before you enter into the discussion. When you enter into that discussion, it is either your recommendations about the solutions will be changed, but one thing is sure. It is either your recommendation will change or you will have more options about the solutions that you have thought about. But one thing is sure, you will not join the bandwagon and the crowd of people making jokes about problem, crying about the challenges, whining and shouting on social media about how things have degenerated. You must not be part of them. This is one of the reasons we remain poor as a race. Because in our minds have been trained to vent, to criticize, to announce, and to set up committees. And that is why most of our government and political leaders, in tackling a problem, they just come and announce. We condemn what has happened, we have set up a committee. And that is the end of the problem. Because they have an assurance that an average African mind is not granular, does not pay attention to details of solutions. What must I do as an individual? You know, I don't talk to governments. I don't talk to your government in Africa. I talk to you as individuals, because the change must start from your family. The change must start from your community. It must start from your churches and mosques. Number one, what must I do as an African or a black man to ensure that my environment, I surround myself with solutions? Number one, you have to develop impatience, intolerance for long discussions without solutions. It must start from you. I know you have some of them in your family. You have some of them as friends, classmates, who are just all about analyzing problems. You must develop impatience and say, okay, I hear what you have said. What is the way forward? It helps to reduce words, careless words, useless words, because we cannot, as a black race, stay on the same spot, just talking. The times are perilous. The journey for the African nation is very far, and we cannot wait any longer. You must develop impatience and intolerance for long discussions without solutions. Whether at seminars, whether in your family meetings, whether in community meetings, let everybody know that the challenges are already public knowledge. Everybody knows about the challenges. What is the solution? And that you are there for solution. Number two, think about the possible solution to every discussion you're about to go into. It helps you to reduce time. It helps you to make use of your time. Number three, our children must be trained to focus on solutions, because they are the leaders of tomorrow, we say. Don't tell them what to do. Ask them questions about possible solution to whatever challenges they are facing.